2017 marks the 100th anniversary of the American Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. This national organization, which I am a member of, was founded right here in Cleveland, Ohio. So it's a year to celebrate, especially for local dietitians, and I have two of them joining me today. Yvonne Marzek, who is the president of the local Akron chapter, and Akron board member Danielle Domingo. Welcome to the program, ladies.
Thanks so much for having us.
So Yvonne, since you're the president, can you share give our audience a little background on the mission of the Dietetic Association and how it began so many years ago?
The dietetics profession began actually in Cleveland, Ohio in 1917. A group of bold, visionary women decided that they needed to protect the public and the troops and conserve food during World War I. And unbeknownst to them, they became the American Academy of Dietetics. And so right in Cleveland, Ohio, they didn't have the right to vote yet. And they still had that vision that we needed to do that, that they needed to do that rather. So it began, so we're going to celebrate them this year, and cheers to them for being so bold and strong.
You know, sometimes there's a misconception that I think we feel as dietitians about what a dietitian actually is and what's involved, and some people call themselves nutritionists, but there is a difference. Can you explain that to our audience?
Yes, Karen, there's a big difference actually. In order for an individual to become a registered and licensed dietitian, we are required to follow a strict regimen of education. We have a Bachelor of Science degree, and then we follow coursework that's through the Accredited Council for Education in Nutrition and Dietetics. And through that coursework, then there's a dietetic internship that needs to be completed, or a supervised practice of over 1,200 hours after the bachelor's degree is completed. Then that makes you eligible to sit for a national exam to become a registered dietitian, which is provided through the Commission on Dietetic Registration. After that, we are also required to have 75 continuing education units every 5 years to maintain our credentialing. And without that, you are not allowed to practice. And here in the state of Ohio, it is a law. You will see the RD, LD, or RDN, LD behind excuse me, an individual's name, and that means that they are licensed in the state of Ohio through the Ohio Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. So it's important to look for those credentials, because then you know that we are the go-to, we are the nutrition experts, and you can trust that the information that we're going to provide you is evidence-based and best practice, and we're going to take good care of you to protect you, your family, and the overall public.
Really important. And now let's talk about some fun things, how we're going to celebrate this year. Danielle, you're the chair of a big event we have coming up in March. Can you tell our audience what it's about?
So the Greater Akron Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics hosts the Nutritious and Delicious Gala every year for two things. We hold it to celebrate National Nutrition Month, which is the month of March. And we also hold this event to raise money for student scholarships. So students that are going to Akron University and Kent State studying in the nutrition program there.
So this is a food tasting event. Tickets are $35.
Yes.
What can someone who's coming expect?
So this is a great food tasting event. We will have about 15 local restaurants and catering companies. So those restaurants and catering companies will be bringing their chefs to represent them, and they will be dishing up some of their most delicious and nutritious dishes, showcasing those. So it's a great opportunity to maybe taste some dishes, try out some restaurants that you may not know about, or maybe you're kind of on the fence about. So it's a great time to come and check them out all right here at one event.
I think one of the fun, because I've been involved with it for many years now, one of the fun part for people attending is they get to vote. Can you tell us about some of the awards that are going to be taking place?
Yes, so the guests do get to vote. It's called the People's Choice Award, and when they first walk into the event, they are given tickets. So after they go around and taste all the different dishes, they drop their ticket in their favorite dish.
And then we have some other awards that the dietitians give out, healthiest dish, and what were a couple of the others?
Yes, we have 3 other awards. So the Favorite Dessert Award, we have the Best Display and Overall Presentation Award, and we have the Healthiest Dish Award, which is a panel of RD judges.
I think it's important for people to know part of the reason we do this event is because many times consumers think you can't eat out and be healthy, and these restaurants are restaurants that do provide healthier fare. Can you fill us in on some of the people who might be there or who are going to be there this year, some of the restaurants?
Yes, I don't want to give them all away, but we are going to have Crave Cantina, which is going to be a new restaurant opening up in Cuyahoga Falls. They're going to have Latin cuisine, so they're going to be showcasing some of their dishes there. We're also going to have a couple catering companies. Totally Cooked Catering will be there. Sandridge will be there. Dino's Catering will be there. And
I know a favorite chef of ours who's been on this show many times is John Selleck, and also Paul from Red's Place. They kind of the chefs have a competition going every year to see who's going to win. It's a very friendly competition, and 2 glasses of wine, a beautiful wine glass, and a fun time. Anything else you guys want to say about the event? Anything else we're gonna have music, raffle baskets?
Raffle baskets. This year we're gonna have a live jazz band, the Jazz Shepherds. Right. They're coming. We are also having our tables decorated by a local florist, the Tilted Tulip. So that's gonna be a nice little enhancement from last year.
I love that you change it up every year.
Right. And please join us. We'd love to see you. And the theme for National Nutrition Month is put your best fork forward. So we'll have the forks. Just come and join us.
That's right. And you can purchase tickets at www.eatrightakron.org. Thank you, ladies, for sharing this information with us. We'll be right back with more Mind, Body, and Spirit.